green flag. Sebastian Torres on pole here in Montreal, Canada. He leads us to the green flag alongside Alex Morgan in the 86 in the Subaru into turn number 1. And hopefully this is the scary part. A lot of people are concerned about a wreck in turn 1, and so far it's not happening, so good progress there. Morgan trying to clear Torres. Ooh, we got trouble off in the back. Someone's off in the grass and around. Aiden McIntyre gets a little bit of a push from the 24 of Chris Dodd, which stacks up the second half of the field. We got more trouble. Bruce Littlejohn pops the corner and comes back up into Henrietta Fitzwater. So she would go around as well. Torres does clear Morgan, and now Cooper Siron takes second place from Alex Morgan, with Eric Wolf and Nico Hall right behind. Siron finished second in Indianapolis, now looking to see if he can win as Eric Wolf. Looks like he got really squirrely into the hairpin and almost just punted Morgan off the track. Turn 1 is usually where a lot of trouble is going to happen, and as you can see right here, Matthew Fuller comes across the 99 of Maxwell Chan. Fuller threw a block, and Chan didn't let off, and Fuller just goes around and can't even get the car refired. After missing the first round of the season, Red Bull finally has a Division 2 car set and ready. According to them, they didn't have the car and the driver negotiations completely finished, as Luca Fontana, who is driving for the now absent Toro Rosso team. San Marinian drove last season the 00, but that team is nowhere to be found at the moment, so Red Bull feeling this car in-house, and Luca Fontana, who's shown some bright spots before. Not a lot of them, but he's shown some. He had a bit of a rough qualifying, and those first lap accidents kind of slowed him down, but still trying to move forward. Sure, Delise won't be too hard to go by. At the front, the top 3 continues to run pretty close together. Sebastian Torres has not been able to break away. Siron has kept close to him, and Morgan has not let off these two as well. Siron moves a little bit forward, kind of overshot the corner a tiny bit. I think he was trying to give Torres a bump, but he went too hard to the corner. And now Morgan looking to challenge. See if Morgan pulls out here, makes a move, or he will stay behind the 12. Gives Siron a bit of a nudge, but keeps it clean. This race will be a one-stopper, so there was the possibility of some team short pitting, and we are seeing them right here. Allie Nelson, the 28, she decided to come down short pit and get her stop in, and the 62 Joseph Inesto, and you saw in front of her, he will also complete his pit stop as well. Roush Racing, who came in a couple of rounds after the start of last season, had some small success with Scott Roush himself, and Roush Racing decided to expand to 2 cars this year, with Allie Nelson as 28 and Corey Williams in the 38 farther up ahead. Cooper Siron trying to inch past Torres again. Drives a little bit too hard to the chicane. That's the same mistake he made last time he got up to Torres. That corner has been a problem for Siron this whole race. He just cannot hit it right. He catches Torres everywhere else, but you lose so much time in that corner if you don't hit it right. That's the tough thing about those chicanes. They are make or break for your lap times, essentially. And you can see, I mean, Torres isn't pulling away. He's actually starting to form a train. I mean, the rest of the top 10 is basically just in one single file train just behind, separated by probably only 3 seconds. Siron continuing to be all over the 06 of Torres and makes a dive into the hairpin chicane and is not able to keep the nose in there. And back to the Siron trouble spot. We'll see if he can master the corner this time. But Siron, I think he's a lot faster than 06. He just needs the track position if he can get it. And makes that same exact mistake, and Morgan trying to capitalize. He's going to run side by side with Siron coming into the hairpin. These guys are about to do their pit stops in a lap or two, but Siron dives really hard into the hairpin. Drives it super hard, but can he hold Morgan off? He's going to get the launch off the outside. And he will hold Morgan for now. And this is what Torres needs. He needs everyone behind him to keep battling each other so that he can get away. Just inside the top 10, we got a double dive bomb as Kyle Nova makes the move into the 40 of Axel Kvistad. And the 24 of Chris Dodd makes the same move on Henry Sanford in the 03. So good passes by these folks. Sebastian Torres, he comes down to pit road, and so does most of the rest of the top 10. And the only person to stay out is Scott Roush in the 25. Looks like Roush is going to go an extra lap, as is Jason Trost. Siron off the pit road exit. He's going to get in front of Sebastian Torres after that stop. Good stop by the 12 team. Siron couldn't pass him on the track, so why not try to pass him on pit road? And they are going to succeed. So Siron, the Australian driver, he's going to move up forward. And if he can keep in front of Roush after he pits, he should be able to run home scot-free. Scott Roush completes his pit stop, and he's actually still in front of Siron here, so we're going to see where he merges out. And Roush, he's going to clear Siron into the lead. Staying out might have been a good strategy. Roush leaves pit lane a couple of seconds in front of Siron, but we're being told he didn't take tires, so this could be an interesting strategy with only a couple of laps to go. But also, you have to remember, these tires are super sensitive to temperature, and you can see Siron's already making ground onto the 25 of Roush, so Roush gonna have to hold on for dear life, but considering Siron has not been able to really pass in these chicanes very well, we'll see. Cooper Siron, though, he's all over the back bumper of the 25 of Scott Roush, and here comes Sebastian Torres on the outside. Siron comes up to block, but Torres already with a huge move on the outside line. There's Nick Pericles with a big bump to the 12. Roush holds the lead, but Torres forcing his way through. Almost went to the grass trying to make the pass. What a move by Torres. He just flew right by him. And here comes Nick Pericles in the 94. Where did he come from? Nick Pericles on the outside. Shoots straight down to the inside. He wants to make a pass with a lead on Torres. What a move, Nick Pericles. And he's going to take the lead. Nick Pericles in the Stuttgart United Motorsports car. Oh my goodness, Pericles before that pit stop was outside the top 5, and now he finds himself in the lead, and Siron, he does not look happy at all. He had the, basically was going to make the move for the lead until Roush got in the way. All hell's breaking loose outside the top 5. This is 6th through 12th, all mashed into one disgusting package. The field's mostly kept close together as Jason Trost makes a dive onto Alex Morgan, who had a really terrible pit stop. He's fallen outside the top 5 after running 3rd most of today. The Trost trying to make the pass around him. He does. He clears him. Nico Hall, Dodd, and Kyle Nova following in behind as well, trying to see what positions they can make up. On the white flag, Kyle Nova, he's going to get spun by the 7 of Aiden McIntyre, and Nova gets plowed into by Axel in the 40 car. Ooh, and Nova, he does not look happy with McIntyre. Although it did kind of look like Nova might have come across him, but tries to throw a block. Well, Nova tried to throw a block on Eric Wolf, who also had a really bad pit stop. He's trying to make up any positions he can. He's going to get 2. Coming to a checker flag, Nick Pericles makes an incredible couple of passes. He wins here in Montreal and scores his first Division II victory.